Justice for me is being able to provide fair outcomes.
So I think the first step to justice would definitely be, I don't know, making everyone equal. That'd be nice.
I think that justice is a really complicated word because it holds so much in it for each individual person, and there can't be a really straight definition.
Having the victims feel satisfied and knowing that the truth was told.
When I first joined MICC, I thought we were kind of just going to be thrown into it without any instruction of any sort. But upon having more time and spending it on Zoom, it was actually really nice to see them actually take the time and teach us the skills we needed to run an effective trial and actually do a good job at what we were doing.
I wanted so much to be in a court and try and defend someone because I've never done that. I've always been watching so many TV shows, like Boston Legal is my favorite.
Well, personally, I'm interested in international law, and I also thought that getting to meet very intercultural people in this platform would be amazing, which was one of my main motivations.
I had high hopes and I was optimistic, and I mean, my expectations have been met. I'm super excited every day to work with my team as a prosecution lawyer, and obviously this is like a really international and global program, and so I'm always really grateful to be able to meet people.
It's really actually interesting to see what MICC achieved so far. Sometimes it's really hard to explain to people because MICC is not just a simple project. I mean, I've been working in this field for over 10 years. I was coordinating and managing different projects in Germany, in the Balkans, but also internationally, worldwide. And MICC is a bit different. MICC is not just a project which is like a classical seminar approach, but we also give this chance to the participants actually throughout the simulation which we are doing at the MICC project, also to demonstrate everything what they learned.
If I were to venture a guess, I think it has to do with us being quite critical regarding the work of the ICC. I mean, I hope that I'm saying this often enough, and I'll say it in this interview. MICC is not an indoctrination show for people to brainwash you guys to think ICC is the best thing ever, right? I think it has very positive and interesting aspects, but it also has a couple of downsides that don't really work well yet. And because we always reflect this, and I mean, you've seen the video we made on the ICC, that's actually quite critical and talks about the discussions around the ICC. And at least in our experience, that's not necessarily something that the ICC would be talking about in this way.
I think we both agree that MICC is an amazing and unique learning experience for the participants. We have both first attended last year, and I think we were both really amazed by by the organization, by the content, and especially as teachers, I think to see students engage out of personal interest in such difficult and challenging topics, and not because we tell them to, not because they want a good mark or anything, but really out of personal interest.
I think it broadens not only the knowledge but also the minds in context of intercultural exchanges and realizing that your interests, your hobbies, also your troubles, your fears are the same all over the world.
So far, when we say that we had participants from 55 countries, that sounds really powerful, I would say. And it's not just about the numbers, it's also about the impact which this project is doing, like on a long-term scale.
Doing the MICC project on Zoom, I'm surprised. I was expecting some difficulties involved with the project, but it went well, so I'm pleasantly surprised.
My expectations were a fun program and a serious program at the same time. What I said just happened. But the more you get into it and the more you do it, the better it gets and the happier and smarter you become. So MICC is equal to a math equation.
So I think this applies to everyone, but I definitely was a little bummed out that it wasn't in person. But I'm really grateful that MICC and all the staff and all the trainers have really made this such a great virtual experience.
Like my dad sneaking into my room, opening the door on the floor and giving me a bar of chocolate and then sneaking out again.
My mom has like periodically like snuck in and just given me like food or something, and I'm always like, Mom, don't get in the camera, like we've been over this, you're not allowed to get in the camera.
My mom opened the door and she had like a slice of sausage in her hand.
My cat, during one of the first sessions, she was like running into my closet and tearing things off.
Today with the Mamma Mia music, it was awesome.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
I was just like vibing. It was like Mamma Mia.
Here I go again.